Hey guys, how you doing today? Well, the window's fallen down in my Hummer H2 and so I need to find out what's wrong. I'm guessing some components falling off the rail or something in there. So I'm going to go and take the door panel off and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So let's go take a look at it. We're going to take the door panel off the Hummer. So for any of you guys out there who has a Hummer or needs to take the door panel off, this is how you do it. Anyway, my window fell down. Well, it wasn't cranking up and down properly, and after messing with it, then it fell down. So, first thing to do is to take off this little section here, which is basically one Phillips screwdriver. And then you'll see that there's two 7mm nuts up in there. And so I'm going to pull those off. And once those are off, you know, these are the tools you need. So I got my 7mm socket, and I got my screwdriver for taking the screws out, and then I've got these which are going to take these clips off. Now I believe there's a clip some around here, a couple down here, and once you take these screws out and you pop these pins, plastic panel pins, then you're going to pull the door out and you're going to wiggle it up a little bit and lift it out of this groove. So let me go ahead and pop those pins, and then I'll do a video of removing the door panel. I've just gone ahead and popped these little clips out, and I started with the top one. I kind of worked my way around, and you know, get very close to it and just pull this back, and they're quite stiff, but it works. So I'm going to go ahead and wiggle this panel up now. It's a little bit hard to do with one hand, and I'm going to get my daughter to help video these a little bit down the road so I can make it easier for you guys to follow. But let me go ahead and get to the next stage, and then I'll show you it. Hey, you've got this piece of trim up here, and that's going to stop you pulling the door up a bit. So you literally just get two hands on it and just pull it back a little bit, and it'll ping off. You see where the clips are there? That's locate in there. Comes off pretty easy. So hopefully this is going to make me be able to pull the door panel off quite easily. And anyway, you see how it's going. Hey guys, I had to slip my hand up underneath the door panel and slide my hand up inside there and pop those two out, which they came out fairly easily. And then obviously that allowed me to pull the panel up and out, and then it was connected to the switch with this wire there. So you just squeeze that in and pull it out, and there you go, the door panel's off. So I'm going to pry some of this insulation off and see what's going on with why my window's falling down. So I'll maybe document that for you guys. If not, at least that's how you get the door panel off. I'm getting the inner door insulation off, and it's glued on pretty damn good. But if you kind of start it somewhere and just gently pull it off, you won't damage it too much, and then you can use, you put it back on. I'm gonna have my wife just videotape me peeling this off. It's not real high tech, but it'll give you an idea of what to expect, so you just don't rip it off and damage it. So I'm just working my way around and just pulling it away from the door, trying to keep my fingers quite close to where it's connected, so I damaged it as little as possible, and without actually tearing the door panel itself. In fact, I probably won't have to take it all off. I just want to get access to the window and determine what's wrong with it, and maybe I'll need to order new parts, or maybe we can use our little CNC machine or whatever it's called to make a plastic part or something, which could be the problem. Not quite sure how I'll stick this back on. Maybe I'll just put it in place because it won't slide down because this is still connected, and the door will just hold it in place, and that should be fine. Or maybe I will get a hot glue gun or something and put a little bit on here, and so it secures better, but I don't really think that's necessary. Anyway, it looks like we're getting some pretty good access to the door here. So all right, there we go. So let me take the camera back from my wife. Thank you, sweet pea. And so this is what we got in here. And see, the window's still connected inside the groove, so that's a good thing. So I'll have to determine what's wrong. You know, maybe a cable's broken or something, and it'll probably cost a fortune to buy the part, but we'll see. So I'm going to go and okay guys, back to the door project here. So we took the door panel off, we peeled the insulation off because I have a collapsed window, and the prognosis is not good, which is what I predicted. And I don't think it's meant to be like this. So all collapsed, and this was in the bottom of the door, which is not a good sign either. So to be honest with you, I am not quite sure how we fix this. It may be that I need to buy the whole window bracket and replace it. So I'm going to research that myself, or maybe one of my YouTubers out there may tell me what I need to do and the cheapest way to do it. But right now, what I'm going to do, I mean, who needs a back window anyway? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to slide the window up, and I'm going to run down to Harbor Freight, and I'm going to buy a little C-clamp to just clamp it there, and then the window's up. And Bamford's just come to give me a hand. And like I said, who needs a back window anyway? So I'm going to clamp that up, and that will make it so I can drive it around securely for the time being, and gives me time to research what I need to do. Or maybe one of you YouTubers out there will give me some tips on how to fix it. Hey guys, I'm going to put everything back together again now. Thanks, and speak to you later. Back to fixing my window. Anyway, I'm just back from Harbor Freight with my C-clamp, and this is how you fix a broken electric window. You get a C-clamp from Harbor Freight, and you put the window up and you clamp it in place, and Bob's your uncle. No more problems with electric windows. Okay, but it does solve the problem temporarily, and when I get around to it, I can fix it correctly. But right now, I still want to use the vehicle, and I don't want to fix it right this second, and I'm not quite sure how to fix it, so I'm going to have to research it. Hey guys, at least you've worked out how to get the door panel off and get to it. So maybe I'll do a video of actually repairing it at some point, but I'm not sure. It looks very boring. I much prefer to do videos of customizing my muscle cars. And yeah, Baby Bean was helping me. Weren't you, Baby Bean? Yeah. Finish your chicken nugget. Oh yeah, give me that. Wherever it is.